my topic is here. The Rising, a song evolves from grief to protest to triumph. And on the current slide, here we go. Right. We all know where we are, the Springsteen Symposium. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so I've been thinking about The Rising. I just mentioned that I did these song reviews, and I really wanted to write about The Rising. But there was so many levels of stuff to write about in The Rising that I just couldn't get it down to 2 or 3 paragraphs. And then I heard the symposium was going to be around again, and I thought, oh, that's it. That's where I'm going to write about the symposium. But before I start talking about that, I want to tell you a little story. In June of 2003, I was standing in the San Siro soccer stadium in Milano, Italy. And it had been a sweltering hot day, and then the thunderclouds came across, and the lightning bolts, and Bruce was on stage, and the heavens opened, and the rain came pouring down, and here we all are, of 60,000 fans, crazy Italian fans, and we just got totally drenched. But in the middle of all that, we heard those words that come on up, put your hand in mine. And indeed, everybody did. There was all these people soaking wet, holding hands, singing, stomping their feet, having the time of their life. It was just an amazing moment. Even though you think, oh, you want to go to a show and it's going to rain, it's going to be horrible, but that actually made the concert. It was just wonderful. That night, as the concert ended and we were all walking out and leaving, this young Italian man jumped in front of me, stopped me, and he said, in his very best broken English, your country, she has a masterpiece. Bruce Springsteen, he is a masterpiece. And I just was taken aback by those words. I just said, well, thank you. And I've never forgotten that. But what really hit home with me was the fact that here was this Italian, and they know their masterpieces. They've got Da Vinci, they've got the Sistine Chapel, and they're saying, here's Bruce, you've got the masterpiece. And that was just amazing to me. And so when I was thinking about The Rising and thinking about great art, and music is art, so what makes art great? It's that it's constantly evolving, and it's constantly not changing in form and substance, but still yet changing as it's staying relevant to our lives. And so if art is subjective, then great art must evolve. And Bruce actually said it a lot clearer and in a way shorter story than I just did by saying a good song stays written. So if you want to keep people's attention when you're giving a talk, especially when you have malfunctions, you just got to throw in the word naked a lot. So that's my contribution to that theory. It's all about the words. It's always all about the words for me. So I kind of looked at songs that Bruce has played around with and used in a number of different tours, and they kind of fell into 3 groups. We have the Born Naked songs. Those are the songs from Nebraska, as an example. Johnny 99 and Reason to Believe. I mean, if you go back and listen to the Nebraska album, which I actually did on my 6-hour drive down here, it's so sparse. There's a little guitar, a little harmonica, and words. It's all about the words. You really get the meaning of what he means by that. But yet we all know how those songs have been changed to fit whatever tour he was using them in. And then we have the songs that were stripped naked, which started out full-blown, huge band songs, like Born in the USA and Born to Run. But in order to have the meaning of their words have greater impact on the tour that he was doing, he pulled all that stuff off. He pulled all the layers of music off and just got right back down to the words and said, this is what I want you to hear. And then you have the songs that he didn't just dress up, he dressed into the nines, and that would be the songs like Ghost of Tom Joad with the Tom Morello version. Wow. I mean, that song just, it's almost unrecognizable from what it was on the Ghost of Tom Joad album. And then Youngstown, with Nils and his guitar work, there's nothing more I can say. And then Open All Night not only had all these layers of East or Seeger session band magic put on there, but it actually changed genres. I mean, it went from this rock and roll little ditty to this, you know, full-blown folk song that, you know, you would have thought it was written just for that tour. So those are ways that the songs can evolve.